And I'm recording. Hey, Rochelle. All right. So you can tell from my raccoon eyes that I was in the sun on the Beachbody, SS Beachbody, the Oasis of the Seas. There were 3,000 coaches plus their guests on the ship. It was pretty huge, pretty awesome. Great time to meet a lot of coaches. But there are a few updates that I wanted to fill you guys in on tonight. So it's going to be a very short call. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because, quite frankly, I'm tired and I want to go to bed. So you guys saw the post about Country Heat, Autumn Calabrese's new workout that will be launching in July at Summit. For those of you who don't know what Summit is, it is our big mid-year event. It's hosted in Nashville this year. There is a waiting list for tickets, so I recommend getting on the waiting list. Summit is an event that really turns businesses around. A lot of coaches get their aha moment, and that's when their businesses start to take off, is right after Summit. So I do recommend going to Summit. There is a Super Saturday coming up in April. If you don't know where the nearest one is, you can find it in the FAQ section in the Coach Online office. You need to get to a live event. Live events are crucial to your business growing and to gaining momentum. So those are a couple of side notes. But information from the cruise. So Country Heat, again, will come out in July. They'll launch that at Summit. So if you are at Summit, you'll be able to buy it right there at Summit. You won't have to wait for it. But it will also be accessible through digital download. Speaking of the digital download, Beachbody On Demand, couple of things. Now they're adding a feature that's called the Sweaty Pause, where you'll be able to easily rewind, pause, fast forward. It will make it a lot more easier to navigate Beachbody On Demand when you're streaming the videos. You will very shortly be able to download up to 7 workouts that you can stream and not have to have on Wi-Fi. So that will be convenient if you're traveling to some place where you can't afford, where you won't have Wi-Fi, can't have access to the internet. So you'll be able to download up to 7, and you can change them regularly from what we're understanding. All of these things will be available on Apple first, and then they'll integrate it into Android. We're not given dates yet for any of the Android stuff, but it is coming. There will be more digital unlocks coming as well in the very near future. And then they will be testing Beachbody On Demand in 140 countries. Now, this is not something that will take part in initially. It will be strictly through the Beachbody website, not through Team Beachbody. So we're Team Beachbody. We're the commission side of Beachbody. Beachbody itself will be running this Beachbody On Demand in 140 countries. They're basically going to run it as a test to figure out where to expand to next. So that's a good thing. So they'll also be adding in on Beachbody On Demand, there'll be rewards and recognitions. So similar to some of your apps, they'll reward you for Audible. Audible will reward you if you've listened to an Audible for X number of days in a week, or if you've listened to so many minutes of a book, or you've listened to a really long book, you get rewards along the way. Beachbody On Demand is going to start doing that as well. As an extra motivation. And they'll also start doing, which is really, really cool. So instead of launching new workouts on a regular basis, they will be doing cooking demos with the Portion Fix those videos will be available on Beachbody On Demand as well. And they will be releasing new ones each week. They had talked about doing a new cookbook, but some of the recipes were a lot more complex, and so they've decided that they're going to start doing cooking demos on Beachbody On Demand. So you can see how to make more of these recipes with the portion fixed containers, what all the stuff that everything counts for. Autumn Calabrese's brother is actually the chef who helped put together the 21-Day Fix cookbook, so he'll be involved in a lot of these cooking demos. And those should start launching in the next 2 to 3 months, and they'll be coming out with new ones regularly. So definitely look for those. And then the other big thing coming out of the cruise was their Beachbody is actually going to be having its own TV show. They're looking for the next super trainer. So they've got this group of, I think it's 10 or 15, 20-year-olds in what they call the Beachbody Hot House. And so it's like basically a reality TV show where they're picking this next super trainer. So they're really excited about that. They showed a couple clips from it. It looks pretty entertaining. It's definitely going to be one that I watch. So those are a few of the updates. Of course, Country Heat was the big one that was announced. That will be out in July. And then a bunch of upgrades, a bunch of things being added to Beachbody On Demand in general. And then I'm trying to think of what else. I did record the Elite 10 panel, so that will go up on YouTube this weekend, and I'll send you guys the link to that. But I'm pretty sure Beachbody recorded it, and they probably did a better job than I did because I was trying to record it with my phone. It didn't go so well. So those are the updates from the cruise. I told you I was going to be short and sweet tonight. But a lot of it does have to do with Beachbody On Demand. That's really what they're starting to focus on. So they've done the sweaty pause where you can manipulate the video more. You can download up to 7 workouts so that you don't have to have Wi-Fi to access those workouts. They're doing all of it on Apple first, then they'll integrate it into Android. There'll be more digital unlocks available. They're going to be testing Beachbody On Demand in 140 countries first. And then they're going to start doing rewards and recognitions through the Beachbody On Demand so that you get, a silver star if you've completed 6 workouts this week, or, if you've stayed on track with your nutrition or something. They'll give you rewards and recognition along the way. But the cooking demos is the one that I'm really excited about. I'm not sure. They haven't said if there'll be any charge to download more of the cooking demos, but I imagine it's all just going to be integrated. It's, maybe an unlock feature for certain recipes or something. But that will be available in the next 2 to 3 months. So, questions, comments? I missed you guys.
Yeah, sorry, I totally fell flat on posting last Thursday's call. I think it was good, and for some reason I just had technical difficulties. So
happens to all.
Maybe we'll walk it through. I still have it. Maybe I can.
Yeah, we can
post it anyways.
Yeah, we can walk through setting it up on the. Yeah, you're fine as long as you have the MP4, whatever it is. We can upload it to YouTube and.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
All right.
Yep.
It was a good call.
Good.
It was a good call.
Good. Yeah, no, I was getting notifications. So, but I was definitely in the car, so you wouldn't have been able to see me at all. So how are you guys doing this week? I've got a couple minutes before I really need to go to bed.
Yeah, just disappointing to know that, you're working with somebody for months and she signs up with somebody else.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating. And then, a couple of weeks ago I had that negative comment and whatever. And so just kind of picking myself up, dusting myself off. And I did, however, join 2 other groups last week. So I'm just kind of getting my feet wet in there, and
Good.
we'll see what happens. Just keep plugging along.
Yep.
Make it happen.
Yep. Nope. I know the feeling. But I look at it as somebody's going to do that. I don't really want them on my team anyways. So, yeah, no, it definitely stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sarah, how are you doing? You're awfully quiet down
but
there.
I do love our team.
I'm just tired. This whole daylight savings thing has messed up my sleeping schedule. Like, I can't believe 1 hour has done this much damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the time changed Sunday, and then Monday we went into another time zone. And so it changed again on us. And then we came back into the regular time zone yesterday. And so all of us were like, is our watch right? Is the phone right? We don't know what time it is. And then you have to do everything according to ship's time. Of course, there's 2 clocks on the entire ship. Yeah. So real first world problems right there. But yeah, no, we did the time change 3 times this weekend. So I hear you.
Oh, that sounds exhausting.
Yes.
I'm not even going to go there because I am so gearing up to make sure that I qualify for next year's trip. So
you said you're on the wait list, yes?
Yes.
And
yes, I'm number 7,148.
Okay. Let me just fill you in.
Yeah.
A couple that we met, she was 6,000 something, and she was on the cruise. Her wait list number was 6,000 something. So
good.
Yeah.
So far I have qualified, knock on wood, and I plan on, and I think I said it, I said it last week, I plan on meeting the rest of the qualifications by the end of April is my goal.
Okay.
And I think I just need to get
10,
9.
You have 10 each
points.
quarter.
Right, and I have 11 right now, so I qualify.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting to get the rest of my qualifications done by the end of April.
Good.
So,
good.
Yes.
Good.
Yep.
All right.
Because I want to put my toes in the sand.
Yeah. We did have fun. Bahamas was way better than Jamaica, but that's a story for another day. Okay, so I found, and we're going to talk about this. We're doing one-on-ones. Everybody's doing a one-on-one next week, by the way, because I really want you guys to start gaining some serious momentum. So I've found this awesome goal breakdown worksheet, and that's what we're going to start working with. And I know I talked to Wendy about this already, but in our one-on-ones, I'm going to send you guys a copy of it once I get back home, Sunday or Monday. We should be home on Sunday, I think. So I'm going to send you guys copies of it ahead of time so you can look at it. And then in our one-on-ones, we're going to walk through it, break down the goals, whether it's an income goal, a stay-at-home goal, a recognition goal, whatever your goal is, we're going to break it down, figure it out, give you deadlines, and we're going to work through it much more systematic than we have in the past. Because I feel like some of us, I apologize, I'm more to blame than anybody else, but I feel like, I ask you guys to talk about your goals, but then I never give you a set way to hit it. And so this worksheet will really help. So whether your goal is income-based, or, you know, you just want to hit emerald, or you have a goal to hit diamond, you know, depending on what your actual goal is, you know, whether it's just to have your Shakeology paid for or something, we're going to break it down and navigate through it that way. Give you deadlines, help you work towards it. So prepare for me to be way more involved. Sarah, you don't look so excited about that.
What? No, that's my exciting phase right now.
Well,
Sorry, I'm so tired.
I know that I to offend when somebody like is already doing it and they didn't like go through me, and they're not like signed up as a coach or anything, and they just refuse to, because like I have like 3 people that are doing different workouts from Beachbody, and they either don't want the Shakeology, or they don't want to sign up as a member or whatever, and they're just satisfied where they're at. And I'm like, well, if you change your mind, and I'm like being really nice, but in actuality, I want to like I'm getting offended, like I'm upset. I'm like, really? What is the big deal about going on my website and like putting your information in?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
you're not
signing up for free. You're right.
So I mean, I would like to know how to approach people in that sense, because let's face it, these workouts are out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I hear people all the time, oh, 21-day fix, and then so I'm popping a message and saying, oh, hey, you're part of Beach. No, I just got it, whatever, from my friend, or however they get it. I don't know. It doesn't, that's either here nor there, but I want to know like how I approach someone afterwards, because I'm truly getting offended that they won't at least sign up like as a member underneath me, and they're, you know, and they think that they have to, you know, use the shake. And I'm just like trying to explain, like, take it slow, you know, sign up as a member, like just do something to support, like join a group to, you know, what are your fitness goals? You know, like I'm asking questions like that, and oh yeah, I'm so fat, I want to lose weight, and I can see like in their voice, but okay, I'm doing the 21-day fix, but I'm drinking Herbalife, and I'm like, okay, well, so then I'm trying to have this discussion and kind of like get lost in the shuffle, and I don't understand like that. I think like I know how to approach people that are not doing it.
Yeah.
But if you could tell me how to talk to people that are already doing these workouts that aren't part of Beachbody, because
there's a lot of them out
it's
there.
a reality that they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's advertising, oh, P90, P25, this and that, and 21-day fix, and they're showing videos of them, and they have nothing to do with Beachbody whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Just my little rant.
No,
It is frustrating. It is frustrating. And you stay consistent, and you know, you just keep popping in and say, hey, how are you? How's it going? Or whatever.
Right.
And you know, if you know, just stay with them, keep them logged in on your tracker, and just touch base with them every couple of weeks and see how they're doing it motivation wise. And you know, if they say that they've fallen off, then ask them again, you know, hey, I've got this group, you know, and try and get them again. And then also, you know, make sure you plug in your web address, and eventually you'll be like, you know, you'll get the notification that somebody else has joined in for free, and lo and behold, there they are, you know. So it's all about just kind of just, you've planted the seed once, and you're just gonna like keep checking in with them.
Right.
Sometimes those people are just going to be silent.
I just don't see the
They may just stalk you for a while to see what you're doing, because you know, they know about the product, but they may not know anybody personally who had success with it. And so instead of them jumping on your bandwagon right away, they may just be watching you because you're talking about it, but they want to see whether it actually worked for you. And so that may be one reason that they're not so gung-ho as to joining. Generally, when I do, find somebody who has a program already, if I have a couple of them at the same time, I'll start like a small support group with whatever program they're in. Or I'll encourage them to at least order the sample pack of Shakeology so that I can add them to an active challenge group. Because I try to make sure that my current challenge groups are people that are currently drinking Shakeology and currently working on a program. If they don't want to drink Shakeology, then I put them in, another kind of support group. But I do make sure they are at least attached to me through at least the free membership. And that, to get people there, that takes a lot of, not necessarily harassing, but
Yeah, because that doesn't help either.
No, you do have to say, I'd really love to help you, but this is something that I do for any business based for me. So I would really appreciate if you would at least sign up as a free customer, or the free 30-day on demand. But it does take time to get there. I know when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, I'll do everything for free.
I don't do anything for free.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing for free.
Yeah.
But at the same time, okay, just at least sign up as a member under me. Some of these people are my friends, so you're my friend. At least do me that. Yeah. I've signed up for your stupid electric energy saving things that you guys sell me and all this other crap, and you can't do a membership for me. And I was really offended by a couple of my friends because I've done things like that for them in the past. And it might not be something that I really want to do, but I do it because I'm their friend. So, and like you said, you start with your friends and family, and then you work to people, once you get comfortable with people you don't know. So, but I don't know.
No, it does.
I'm going to keep harassing them, I guess.
It does take time. I actually posted a video in the group today from Robbie Carter. He is one of the corporate guys for our region, and he posted a short video today about how you'll get 7 to 10 no's before you get a yes. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I know Kimberly's there going, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I hear you. Yeah. And it's 7 to 10 no's or 7 to 10 crickets. I could show you my Excel spreadsheet from last year. I have over 1,000 people that never responded to me. Or they said, no, thank you. And then all I heard was crickets. Or better yet, they said, yeah, I'll totally sign up tomorrow. And then I never heard from them again. So, I have over 1,000 names on that list of people that were once invited to something. And I'm now going back through checking to see if we're still connected on Facebook and just reaching out to them again. Because even if they said no last year, they may say yes now.
Yep.
Now that's not to say I keep track of everybody, but I am kind of a Nazi about that.
So we're that way.
I'm kind of programmed like that. But yeah, so that goal sheet, I'll be sending that goal sheet out to you hopefully Monday once I take a better look at it, and I'll probably tweak it because it's kind of generic. But it's a great way to break down goals, and we'll get you guys cranking is my goal. I'm hoping some of you will be able to come to Summit in July. And I'm working on putting together a pretty fantastic incentive for those of you that are Diamond coaches.
What exactly, that Summit thing, can kids go to that? What is it?
So it's in Nashville. You could bring your children, probably wouldn't want to. It is 3 days.
I would never, ever, ever be able to leave my daughter with anybody because they don't even take her for 20 minutes. So, unfortunately, I would be stuck with a 4-year-old or not going.
I saw kids there. because I know there was an email that went out that said, no children. And so I didn't bring my baby at the time. And there were babies and kids everywhere. So people definitely bring kids. There's a lot of different leadership sessions and trainings that go on. And it's really a great place to network with other coaches and just, gain a ton of momentum, because you're like, holy crap, all of these people are doing the same thing that I'm doing. Let me learn some tips and tricks from them. And even this cruise, there were a bunch of coaches that I picked their brains to figure out what they're doing, how they're doing it. With the coaches, one of the people I hung out with, her upline coach is Amy Silverman, who is currently number 3 in the company. She's been a top 10 coach for the last 4 years. So she's obviously doing something. And so I picked her brain to figure out. So I'm just trying to digest everything I learned and try to put more systems into place for you guys to make it easier to duplicate. So that's my goal for the next couple months, is to really tweak and modify systems, goal systems, calendar systems, whatever I can make easier so that you guys can easily duplicate it. And then, obviously your coaches can duplicate it, kind of thing. So that's my goal for the next few months. So if you guys come up with something and you're like, hey, do we have a system in place for this? And I'll be like, maybe, let me put something together. So, any questions, throw them into the Facebook team page, and tag me in it if you have a question about something. That's a great place for, if I know of a YouTube video or, a coach FAQ, hopefully I can point you in that direction first. Or if if there's nothing out there that we can find together, then we'll create something. But there's a lot, there's a ton out there. So, but again, if you guys have questions, post it, just throw it on that board. Go ahead.
Well, one thing that's been coming up is, because of the different time zones that we're all in, is doing the coach opportunity call. And I know that some of us are kind of leery about getting out of our comfort zone to do those, but maybe if we could do that, maybe next Thursday, have maybe if you can post like a little outline, and then have us like rehearse it through the week, and then each one of us next Thursday go through it and just kind of say it out loud. Because the first time you say it out loud is kind of where you get all the jitters out, get all the bugs out. And
absolutely.
Coaching opportunity call is just about being you, and you're starting your journey and having people come on board. So there's just a very little, like what you've been doing is a brief company intro, and then, going from there. So if we could maybe do that, maybe starting next week, and because I know that Andrea had 2 or 3 people, but never connected.
It would be good, actually, I have an outline together that I generally follow, and I can post that group. And then if you want to, so that we're not, because I know not everybody can get on this call at this time. If you record yourself and post it to the group, and the rest of us will watch it and critique it for you. And that way you can do it on your own time. Sarah, your eyes just went bug.
I'm sorry. I just laughed at that too.
It was like you just got
goofed. The group is
that was really good.
So
I wasn't acting. I'm like, that startled me.
No, at some point you are going to do your own opportunity calls.
Some point is the operative word there.
Yes. Well, what better way to get the jitters out now?
Right.
So Yeah, I will highly recommend that you record yourself, get out of your own comfort zone, and post something, even if it's just, a few short minutes, at least taking that next leap. I mean, our group is the safest.
Wait, and post it
place
on my
to do
thing
it.
or like
No,
post it in
in
the
our
group?
In our group.
Post in group.
In the group.
Post it in our group.
Okay, good. I was like, I'm not doing that yet.
Not on your Facebook page.
No.
Not on your public page. In our group, so that we can all watch it
Okay.
and say, hey, Sarah, you talked about this, but maybe you should touch on this too. Or, hey, Kimberly, I thought it was really great how you said X, Y, and Z. And critique it that way. The more people you have that see it, the more feedback you can get. No,
Breathe,
Sarah,
Sarah, breathe.
Well,
I'm
I
not gonna
literally
make
thought
you-
that I like misheard you and like thought I was posting it to my personal page in front of everybody, and I was like, no.
No,
definitely in
no.
the group page.
No. Can I just one quick thing is on your camera app on your phone, you can do like the little video or whatever. Try doing that a couple times and post that in your challenge groups. I've started doing that back in like, I don't know.
Don't laugh at me, Stephanie.
I love you.
But I mean, it's
I love your expression right now.
Oh
So-
God.
you can do some quick little videos and stuff like that, and that'll start to get you out of your comfort zone. So
Okie doke.
I like it. People give me feedback. Some people don't like it. They
No.
give me negative feedback.
The only
So,
growth that happens is outside of your comfort zone.
So
Yeah, I have to work on that.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yes, we will.
I don't like the fact that I have a double chin on this Zoom app.
Look at this.
Ugh. I'm looking at this and I'm like, can I get this thing any further away? Because this is awful.
You ladies are fun.
Oh, Rachel, you're awesome.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So I will, like I said, I've got to digest all of this stuff that I took on this week on the cruise. But I will, I'll do an outline for the opportunity call. I'll post it in the group. And then as you guys put together your short little videos, we'll look at them, critique them, give you feedback. The only way to get better at it is to practice it. And that way, maybe if we get it all, everybody posts a short little blip by Thursday, we can chat about what worked, what you felt comfortable with, what you'd like to change. Part of me would like to keep Thursday's calls. I love the general session that goes on here, but I also would like to do some kind of training. Although I feel like I could do the training on the YouTube and you guys could watch it at any time anyways. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to keep the... Do you guys enjoy this kind of general chatting session? Does this help?
Yes.
I think it'd be good too, like if you did post it on YouTube, if we watched it before the meeting and then like had like a 5-minute Q&A thing where if we had like any questions that you can answer them later.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
way we're
'cause I'm-
not stuck here like for 15 minutes trying to train and then we spend half the call asking questions kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, no, because I really want to get one-on-ones going very regularly. The last couple weeks have been sheer chaos with my husband coming home and the cruise and everything. So I do apologize for just being MIA. But I do want to get pretty regular one-on-ones so that we can answer questions and, you get more attention instead of just this general session. But I do like this kind of chatting.
What about doing some
going back and forth? So
does everybody know about the Hootsuite and websites and all that other stuff? I mean, that's going to be beneficial to everybody too.
Oops.
Yeah. Hootsuite. Hootsuite is
Hootsuite.
it's a like a third-party application where you can schedule your postings. So my groups, you'll generally see Hootsuite near the time in some of the challenge groups, because I schedule all of my challenge group postings weeks in advance. That way I don't forget to post in a group. So I did I do a YouTube video on that? I feel like I did a YouTube video on it.
I don't know. I haven't found it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. I thought I did.
Because I tried to play around with it a little bit, and it's kind of difficult to understand. So
okay, it does not like Instagram, so you can't actually schedule your posts to Instagram in advance. All right, I just put it on there, so I'll do that one next week. You can't do Instagram in advance, but I do Twitter and all of my challenge groups. I don't do any of my pages or my personal Hootsuite, my personal pages for Facebook, because Facebook doesn't like when you use a third-party application. So they'll actually not put that out in front of many people, which kind of sucks.
okay.
So that's why I keep it strictly to my challenge groups, Twitter kind of thing. I think it does allow you to do Pinterest too, I think. But I don't do a lot with Pinterest, so I can't even tell you. I like Pinterest just for their recipes and stuff.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Although I have been sending some of my challengers that do the 21-day fix, I have been sending them over to my Pinterest
Oh, it's dead,
account
babe.
because I have tons of 21-day fix recipes.
Yes, please.
Just from ones that I've pinned myself and I've tried. So just trying to be resourceful. All right, ladies. Well, we're about to get kicked off here, and everybody in the house is asleep right now except me. So.
All right. You froze.
Yes. So Monday, reach out to me, set up your one-on-ones, whether you have to email me or send me a private message, or text me or write me a snail mail and stick it in the mailbox. Please don't do that on Monday. Do something much faster. And let me know when a one-on-one will work for you. I think Sarah froze on us. At least she has a nice face. And it wasn't froze on. So let's definitely set up one-on-ones. Rachel, feel free to do one with Wendy or with me or with both of us, whatever is comfortable with you. I'll finish recording this, post it up. The beginning of it was quite a few announcements, really for all the stuff that was going on the cruise. And just, like I said, if you have questions about systems, something that you would like to see more organized or, something, throw it in the group, because I'm sure somebody else has the same question. And that way we can navigate each other and point everybody in the right direction. Sound good?
Yes.
All right. It was fabulous to see your beautiful faces this evening. Missed you guys.
Yes.
Glad you made it home safe.
Yes.
And
Oh, and we're taking the kids to Disney.
kind of jealous of the tan.
So, well, the face is tan, but the rest of me is like lobster. So I'll be so jealous. So a little bit painful.
That's the problem with New England.
All right, ladies. Well, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys real soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.